Hello and welcome to another episode, brand new episode of Mail Call Madness. I'm Jedi Johnson 22. Dom is out tonight, or he may pop in a little later, but he's out tonight. Has some family matters. Gets to probably go see a better show. His niece is in doing a play. She's got the lead in a play, so congratulations to her. We got a hell of a fill in though. We've got HR. I don't know what are you, HR, CEO, all the above. Pete Rennavision is joining us. What's up, Pete?
What's going on, Jedi? Got my green beer. I'm ready to go.
I'm just faking everything. I was telling Pete before the show. I don't own a single green shirt. Not one. Not a single one. I tried to borrow one from my son. It didn't fit at all. This hat I'm wearing, it's a what do you call it? A mirage, a fake, a because it won't even it's too small. It's too small. So it's just a prop as well. And the beer in my little thing, it's Diet Pepsi. So
It's all right. Fake it till you make it.
my 14% Irish heritage, they are turning their back on me. They're ashamed, but hey, I'm sorry. All right, let me find the right button here. We're gonna do our intro. Hopefully, some more folks will pop in, and we'll say hi to the viewers here in a sec. And we're back. All right, who do we got in the chat? Ed is with us. Ed is a faithful viewer. We appreciate Ed. Like you couldn't even believe. Ed is one of our big supporters. He's always here.
I love it.
And we may not start the show if Ed's not here. I don't know. We may not do it. Okay, well, this Sith Rule is here. Rock on Sith Rule, as always. Oh, we got GT Key Comic. That's a new one. GT, this is your first time, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you're been here before, I'm sorry. I just don't remember. It looks new to me.
It's tough to remember all the
Uh,
handles.
Darth Lopez is here. Darth, you're going to want to stick around. You're going to want to stick around because your vote is maybe key coming up. And Sticks is always here with us too. Sticks, stick around too because this is actually not the whole show. Well, the whole show really, but a particular segment of the show is going to be driven by viewer participation. So you're not going to want to miss that. Sticks, thanks for joining. Pops and Comics 82, always glad to have you. And Wookie Fodder 80, uh, thanks for tuning in, clicking in. All right, Dom's not here, so normally Dom would open something. Dom's not here. I don't have a lot to open. Pete's only opening one thing, so we're gonna kind of deviate. Oh, okay, it is his first time. His or her. So thank you so much. First time. We will be gentle.
Yeah,
We
this
ask
ain't a
that you
rough
do
show.
the same. We just ask that you do the same. That's all. All right, Jeffrey. I didn't actually bring these up when I said
Hey,
hello,
Jeff.
everybody. My bad. Jeffrey, thanks for clicking in. All right, so we're going to hop right into, like I said, Dom's not here to open anything, so we're going to do two reviews. And I'll go ahead and bring up the first one if I can find it. Actually, I can't tell the difference between these. We'll see which one this is. All right.
Doesn't matter. We got to do them both anyway.
Yeah, I can't tell which one it is just by looking at the title. So one of these that we're going to do, I am further along than Pete, and then the other one, Pete is further along than I am. So, all right, School Spirits, it is. So we are both watching this one, but I just finished the latest episode 4. They dropped the first 3 episodes, and then it's a week by week. A new episode drops every Thursday.
Mhm.
Basically, it's kind of a new twist, maybe to a plot that we're kind of familiar with. Somebody dies violently, and their ghost is coming back to try and solve the murder mystery. The twist is that this ghost is not alone because there are lots of other ghosts haunting this high school. Apparently, this high school has had a lot of deaths.
I know, right?
There's a lot of ghosts roaming the halls of this high school. So it's kind of interesting. There's some interesting twists in there. If you're just in case you're looking at the main star, top center, if she looks familiar, she plays Tori in Karate Kid. I'm sorry, not Karate Kid. Cobra Kai, the
Oh,
series. Yeah, she plays Tori, the bad, good, bad, good, good again, bad again, female karate champion.
okay.
Um, yeah, so she's the main star. She's the murder victim that is now coming back and trying to figure out who killed her and why. So there's some cool things in here. I'll let you know some twists. Like I said, there's lots of other ghosts there that they're kind of the ghosts have kind of formed a support group, or at least some of them have support group
Yeah.
within the school to try and support each other and maybe possibly elevate them to the next plane, wherever it is they're intending on going. Some of the ghosts have been there a while. One of them, I think, has been there 60 years. Another one since the 80s, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, because that one, the one's there from the '60s. The like the
Yeah,
movie.
the brunette
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's one that's there from the 70s too. She's actually getting more involved in it. The one that's just
Mm.
sitting on top of the lockers, maybe that's where you were. She's
Yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
getting a
The
little more
locker.
involved
Yeah,
now
the one
too.
sitting on the
So
lockers.
she's kind of a flower child type from the 70s, I guess. But
Gotcha.
it's pretty. It's okay. It's kind of a new spin
Entertaining.
on, like I said, an ordinary or maybe a plot that we've seen before. There's some cool things that maybe they're. One of the things I thought was cool, I guess, was that they can they can't manipulate the their surroundings, but like they pick up stuff and walk away with it. And in their realm, they picked it up and moved away with it and can do stuff
But
with
in
it.
the human world, it's
Our
still
realm, it's still there. So that was kind of weird. Like they'll pick up people's cell phones and go start using their cell phones and
yeah,
stuff.
and they're stealing like the food and the snacks.
Still they eat food. Like these ghosts eat food out of the cafeteria. They have movie nights. They had the one. I don't know if you saw it. They had one like field trip day where they just tore up the school, just
No, I
ripped
don't
it,
think I got
burned
that
every.
one.
Just oh yeah, they just burned the school, tore up, doing all this, like letting off all this ghost frustration. But in real life, nothing's happening. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind
Hey,
of weird. So,
welcome, Rich.
popcorn culture. You got a new member. Thanks for joining.
Appreciate it.
Who else we got? BK has joined us. Oh God! All right, BK. Hey, BK, we got some new viewers tonight, so let's behave. All right.
Yeah, take it easy on them.
So, all right. So that's pretty much what about. We don't do a lot of spoilers or talk about a lot of
Yeah.
things because we kind of want you to go out and see it. What do I give this?
It
All right,
reminds me
let's
of V
just go.
Mars. It reminds me of Veronica Mars a bit, but
I wish I'd
from
watched
the
that.
ghost perspective.
Okay.
Like the first season
Yeah,
of
it
Veronica
is.
Mars, she was trying to solve the murder of her friend, and she kept imagining her friend as a ghost. It wasn't just in her head, but it's kind of like the reverse of that a little bit.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie. That's a
That was a
series,
good.
I
That
guess,
was a
but no, I've
solid
never
show.
seen it. Well, this show is solid. I'm not going
Yeah.
to. I guess maybe I don't know if I've ever done this before. So people that watch know I rank 1 through 5, but I've never really said what something like if I gave it a 2, does that mean I still recommend it? Probably not. I would say 3 and above. Then I would say check it out. Check it
Yeah.
out. 2 and below, probably don't waste your time. I'm going to give this 3.5 emo ghost. Because and it's funny. That's when Pete and I were kind of making sure we're on the same page. That's exactly what I think Pete was going to give it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it is worth watching. It's pretty good. Now I don't know, and it seems to be getting better. I was telling Pete before we started. Pete's already enjoying it, and I said, well, maybe episode 4 really is where it really kind of starts getting good. But like Pete
Like
was saying,
Andor.
he almost feels like the huh.
Like Andor.
Like
Like you had
Andor,
to get
yeah,
through
like
the first
Andor.
3, and then
Yeah.
it started to move.
I think I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Admittedly, I don't even know how many episodes this is. I'm sorry, I didn't do my homework, but it does seem like maybe they're getting close to solving this thing already. So, but it's only on episode 4, so I would think probably at least 8 episodes. I would guess.
Yeah, especially if they're gonna do it weekly. They have to have a few. Then it can't be like 6. What would be the
Yeah, because
point?
they dropped 3 all at once, so
Exactly.
there's like boom. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Check it out. Like I said, the Cobra Kai actress is the only real face that I recognize from something else. So it's a fun show. Check it out.
I'm trying to figure out if I can find out how many episodes.
All right. Well, this next one.
8. It's going to be 8.
8? Okay,
yep.
Wow. So it's half over already. This next one, I'm going to let Pete do all the driving on this one because I didn't like it. I couldn't even get through the 3rd episode. So this is all Pete. Go ahead.
This is a tough one because it is like an anthology. I mean, it's like they're doing clips, they're jumping around. It's like, it's like the original movie, The History of the World. It is still Mel Brooks, but I'll admit it, it's not all great. I laughed a bunch for certain parts, but some of them, yeah, they're really not that good. Like I don't like the Wanda Sykes the segment. I've only gone through 4. I've only got, I think,
we all know how I feel about Wanda Sykes, so I'm not going to say that.
Well, I just don't care for it. It seems like some goofy sitcom, and it's not that funny. Like the way her storyline's playing out, so I don't like that one. The Civil War one, it's got funny moments, but it's still kind of. And then the one dude is Kroll. I can't remember his first name. Is it Nick Kroll?
Is he?
He does so many voices. Like he's doing the one doing a Larry David impersonation, and
is he? He's the one that does. He's in what's that cartoon on Netflix? That's really gross. I've reviewed it on here before. He's basically the guy in here. The Jewish mud pie.
Yes, Mudman or whatever.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, okay.
That guy. But he does such like his voices impersonations like over the top. It takes like a little bit getting used to. But I still laughed. But it's not.
I don't know if I laughed at all. And it's funny because I like silly shows. I really do. I mean, the show that I can't think of the name of it. The cartoon on Netflix about the teenagers going through puberty.
I know what you're talking about. I don't watch it, but I know what you're talking about.
Big Mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Mouth.
I think that's it.
I like that show a lot, and it's stupid and silly and gross. But this one, I don't know. I just can't get into it. Nothing really has made me. And then, the one thing I thought was funny, but then they just kind of kept overdoing it to where it wasn't funny anymore, was the Alexander Graham Bell when they were.
Oh, nope, not me.
Yeah, when they were, making him think he was. Basically, they prank called him on the very first telephone.
They
were prank calling him on it. So.
I see what you mean. They were funny bits, yes, funny. But they might have taken it too far.
Well, what did Pete give it? Well, let's see what Pete gave it. He gave it 3 history books, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah. I went with 3. It was borderline. It's like I said. I laughed, but then some, not so much. I'm gonna finish it.
I'm not. I really don't think I'm gonna finish it. I really don't. Yeah. I had high hopes for this because from what I remember about History of the World Part 1 is I really liked it.
Yeah.
In fact, I almost feel like I want to go back and watch it now, but I just haven't. But this one, I don't know. Maybe if I were to go back and watch the movie History of the World Part 1, maybe I'd feel the same. Maybe I'd feel like it was more stupid than funny now. Maybe I was a little more juvenile back then. I don't know, but this
things
one
just hit differently. And don't forget, he's also a different age too. Like it's not the same. Like
Are all these skits written by Mel Brooks, or they just bring him on there for connective tissue to the old?
Yeah, it can. I think there's got to be a lot of improv going on here. I think he might come up with the ideas, or him and his writers, they come up with these setups, and like, hey, you guys just go have at it. Like, we're gonna do this.
They're doing a. Six, are you saying they're doing a season 2 of this? Okay, I think that's what you're trying to say there.
So, part 3?
Part 3.
Well,
all right. I don't know. What's BK? I didn't even read this. Jedi feels his Navy SEAL status make him untouchable.
Oh, it's because the AOA wants to cancel you for not liking Wanda Sykes.
I was never a Navy SEAL for 2 reasons. 1, not near tough enough, and 2, not tough enough. I'm just not tough enough. I was gonna say something, and then I'm like, hell, I was gonna say something mean, but there might be some Navy SEALs watching this, and I don't want them to get mad at me. All right. What else? Somewhere. What's going on in the chat? Jedi doesn't like Wanda Sykes. Black lesbian equals double cancel. No, that's not true. It's her voice more than anything.
Wanda Sykes fine, but to be fair, her segment not that funny. So
In
far.
fact, I didn't even know I didn't even be honest. I didn't know she was a lesbian. I don't even. Is that true? I don't even know. I didn't even
Yeah.
know that if it is true. Okay, it's her voice more than anything. It's just like nails on chalk. Oh God, it just drives me nuts. All right. So we got some stuff to cover, but with Dom here, man, I'm kind of like we're operating without a map here, man. We're off the charts.
Yeah, because I only got the one
So
box. I got a toy, but I already opened it.
So what do we want to do next? I'll tell you what, we'll go into some of Dom's because we usually split these up anyway. We'll go into some of Dom's because even though Dom wasn't going to be here, God, he's still sending me stuff that he wants us to talk about. So we'll go into Dom's picks of the week, and Pete, help me keep an eye on the chat.
I will.
Wanda, yeah, I know she is Star Wars canon, Lopez. You're right. You're right about
She is.
that. Let's see.
Tony's doing quotes.
He is in his 90s, so doubt if he had too much to do with it. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah.
I really did.
Yeah, they probably just bounced ideas off of him, like let's do Hitler on Ice, and
yeah, he's still good. I mean, yeah, I think you almost had to have him narrating it. I think you almost had to.
Yeah,
hopefully, I think he did. It's been so long since I watched part one, but he did narrate. There was narration in part one too, right?
I think so.
Imagining?
Yeah, because it's been a while since
I've
seen
so. Yeah, I may go back and watch it. I got nothing to do this weekend. Oh, speaking of this weekend, I'm going to see Shazam tomorrow. See how that turns out.
Yeah, I'm 50-50. Let me know if I should go.
I'm going in with low expectations, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. I enjoyed the first one, but
my son said the same thing, and mom's kind of like, yeah, it's all right, it's okay.
But that's what I mean. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. It's like, eh.
And then next Saturday, we've already got tickets for John Wick. Speaking of John Wick, what's the actor's name? Passed away just very recently.
Oh yeah. No, my wife.
I've already forgot his name. I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but he played the concierge at the hotel.
Oh, Lance something, right? No.
Yeah, my son called. I didn't even recognize his name when my son told me, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, why am I blanking? I'm blanking on his name too. I
literally. I want to say it starts with an L. Well, here, while I go through this, you can Google it real quick.
Yeah, I can find it.
I go through these, but yeah, I just thought that was weird timing, and rest in peace and condolences to the family. But yeah, he was a good character. I like this guy.
Yeah, Lance Reddick. That's it.
Lance Reddick. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the voice of the evil dragon on Vox Machina too, like the big bad. So.
Oh yeah, he's played in a lot of things. And he's a solid actor. So.
Fringe. He was.
I don't know what the cause of his passing was.
No.
If anybody knows and wants to put it in the chat. I didn't. My dog is howling. My dog knows when we're live streaming. You ask Dom.
Wants to be part of the show. Who does?
I'm gonna have to bring her picture. I'm gonna have to show a picture of her one of these days because she's a mess. All right, first up, Dom. This is the first thing Dom sent me this week, and so we have. Is that supposed to be a Michael Keaton Batman? This is McFarlane, right? Yeah, I think McFarlane.
Is it?
I think it is.
Oh my God, that's not good.
This is a Target exclusive. If I'm reading the picture right, this is the gold label. So I think the gold labels are 6-inch figures. Yeah, where's Dom when you need him?
Oh yeah, they're the big guys, the 7 inches or whatever.
7 inches. You're right.
Yeah,
7
they're
inches.
pretty big.
But man, this looks nothing like Michael Keaton. You know who this looks like? And again, I'm terrible with names. It does look like Ray Loretta. Loretta. It does look like Ray. I wasn't thinking Ray, but you're right, Buffy. It actually does look like Ray.
I see that now.
I was thinking the actor that played. He was in Grey's Anatomy for a while, and he played in The Last Ship, the captain in The Last Ship. Can't think of his name. He was he wasn't Dr. McDreamy. He was Dr. McBuffy, or I don't know what the
McSteamy?
One of the doctors. McSteamy, maybe. I don't know.
The guy who
looks
played,
like that dude.
He was Multiple Man in the crappy third X-Men movie. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. But I think Buffy nailed it better. I think Ray.
I was gonna say he looks a little like Vincent D'Onofrio a little bit with the face, but I see Ray Liotta more now. Does
And
not
we
look like
also
Joey
have.
Buttafuoco. It's not Joey Buttafuoco.
We also have. Now, is this Supergirl or Superwoman? I don't know.
Girl, I think.
It's Supergirl that's in the trailer, right? That we see
Yeah,
in
I
the
think
trailer
so.
for the Flash. Okay. So this one is also. I think this one's also the 7-inch. I'm not 100%. Dom,
Yeah.
Dom
They don't do.
no information.
They have the little ones, but you would know the difference. They really only do.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the little ones, those are next. So these are the little
page
ones.
punchers. There you go.
Yeah. So these are the page punchers. Dark Flash as well as Flash. I think these are pre-orders. I don't think we've talked about them on here before, but where's Sticks? Sticks, let us know.
No, I think these are new. I think I do remember seeing these announced.
I know they're still pre-order, but I don't know how long they've been available for pre-order, I guess. But they were still showing up as pre-order on the McFarlane page. And what's next?
Oh,
all right. So this is, I guess it's cool. I'm not going to get it just because I don't know where to put it. But if you're a Star-Lord fan, I think you probably should get this. This is pre-ordered. I think you probably get this Entertainment Earth, some other places too. But it's pretty cool if you're into collecting the helmets. You know, all the Avenger helmets and stuff. This one's pretty cool. I like it. I'm not going to buy it. I like it.
I don't know what I would do exactly. What would you do with it?
And what is this? So this is what happens. Dom, I don't know. So a lot of times Dom sends me these things, and then I just kind of start peeling the onion. All right, wherever. So I'll go to like Hasbro or wherever Dom sends me, and I just start looking around, and then I see this is pre-order, and I'm like, okay, this might be cool to talk about. I don't know a damn thing about it. But Dom,
it's Marvel.
Must know.
It's Marvel's Justice League knockoffs. This is a Squadron Supreme. So the guy in the red and yellow, that's Hyperion. He's like their Superman. And I don't remember that dude's. I don't know if it's Matrix, but that's their Green Lantern.
I'll go back to this. So Sticks is saying these are not page punchers. So these are just regular 3 3/4 figures, I guess. They come with a card. So anyway, just wanted to throw that up there. Thanks, Sticks. Whatever you said about this, I don't even know.
Yeah, they're Justice League version. They're the Marvel's Justice League anagrams. They fought the Avengers.
Okay, he's holding a crystal. So
there you go. Thanks, Jane. It's Dr. Spectre. Oh, and AOA's got it.
Dr. Spectre. Okay, all right.
Who's Matrix? He's one of the old Guardians. That's what I'm thinking of. The gem-looking dude.
Oops, we'll come to those later. Okay, we'll come to those later. We did have some Star Wars stuff up there, but we'll get to those later. All right, Pete, you want to open your box, or
I can,
or we can do it later. We can. I got some stuff to show.
If you want to show something, you can. I only got the one box, like I said. I got the one toy that I opened.
I'll show some stuff. I'm gonna have to switch cameras probably, but before I actually, I may not even have to switch cameras. Let's try this. So I did make it to the comic book store, but I went on a Tuesday. Okay, not the best day to go to a comic book store. I recognize that.
You want to get your DC books?
No, I don't do DC. But you know what is still there? This thing, which is supposedly was a hot buy, right? Mm-hmm. Wasn't this thing like going for like 3 or 4 cover at one point? 3 or 4 times cover?
There were some 10 to 15 sales. Yeah. But a lot of
my comic book. I picked the best one I thought my LCS had, but he still had like 6 or 8 of these things in the rack.
Yeah, they ordered plenty. They're not.
Plenty of orders on these things. Plenty. So I hope none of our viewers out there overpay for this. BK,
it's just for the day. It's a special occasion.
Just for the day. It's not even really my hat. When I was stationed up in Rhode Island, took my sons to a Celtics game, and this is actually my son's hat because, like I said, maybe you weren't here for the beginning of the show. I don't own anything green at all. So I took this from my son. It is completely a prop because it won't even fit my head. It won't even snap in the back. It is 100% a prop.
Yeah, it's just a prop, guys. Stop giving him trouble for liking the Cowboys and putting the Celtics on him.
No, I do like the Cowboys. Yeah,
he does.
My Cowboys hat fits.
We can forgive him for that, but
Anyway, now that Styx is. Oh, and I also got this, of course. Of course, I had to get this. Still there. Still had several of
Oh
these.
yeah, I like that's one of my favorite of those.
Yeah, it's got Long Pop on it, so
Yeah.
I had to grab that. Get that out of the way. So I had some more. Folks know I do. Oh, before I do that, let me throw something up real quick. I forgot to do this last week because I thought it was kind of funny. Despite what I'm about to show you, it has been 16 days since I last did the whatnot. All right, so I'm doing good. Budget first. It's been 16 days since I last, despite what I'm about to show you, because this was prior to 16 days and it had to go to CGC and all that. I did get a couple of things, a couple of books back that I bought from Mike Mayhew's site on Whatnot and had sent in for grading. The first is a Miles Morales Spider-Man #1, The Virgin, and it has this is what is this? This is like a venomized spider pig or spider.
So he did like a little. Oh yeah, Spider Ham. So that's
yeah,
pork rind. I think is its name. The venomized Spider Ham. I think is pork rind.
Pork rind. Okay, there you go. So this is the yeah, signed and remarked. Okay, so this one's cool. This one's cool, but this is the one, and I'm gonna ask the viewers for a little help on this. Well, for both actually, but actually this one. This is going to be a little bit of an experiment. So this is the same comic book. Well, before I do that, let me bring this up. So, of this comic book, The Virgin's the one we're talking about. Mm-hmm. There are 10 9/8s that are unsigned, 25 that are signed and or remarked by Mike Mayhew.
Yep.
One is and then there's a 9/9 signed and or remarked by Mike Mayhew. Wow, I didn't wish I'd got that one, but I didn't. For a total of 36. Now, most of those 25, like I said last time, I kind of brought up a slide like this. Most of the signature series are probably done on his Whatnot show.
Yeah.
And sent in directly. Yeah. So what I need help.
That's cool. That's a cool bit about. You can't just bash all of Whatnot because people want to complain about it. Like there are cool aspects to Whatnot, and
I spend too much time there.
You do, but I'm saying, but having that connection to like the artists and them doing stuff.
Yeah,
live,
because
that's kind of cool.
He's live on there. He talks to us. He knows who I am because I spent. Yeah, he's like Jedi. So he's like he addresses me personally.
He's a good dude. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. So this is the one I need a little help with. Pete, keep an eye on the chat for me because
I am. Styx is talking about pork rind. Okay. And they're putting a lot of these the emojis up in this thing.
This is the same comic, but Mike did what he calls a mega remark of the Puerto Rican flag behind it. And it is, I've talked about these before. He puts a #1 because this is the first time he's ever done that remark. So, like I've said before, and it's interesting, when he keeps kind of a log or a tracker of the remarks he's done. And if it's the first time he's ever done a remark character, he'll put a #1 on it.
That's kind of cool that he does that.
Yeah. So, obviously, I bought this. I meant to, I could go in and look real quick, but I meant to see how much I had into this. Let me, because what I want to do is I'm going to put this up on eBay and sell it. But I kind of want the viewers to tell me what they think I should be asking for this. And serious, BK, be serious, okay? Let me tell you what I got into it real quick.
Lopez, we already went over the hat 3 times in the show.
Are they still talking about that?
Yeah, Lopez is now talking about your hat.
All right, so this comic book, I have about 200 and, well, no. I have about 300 and we'll say $350 into this comic right now. All right, so that is what it is. All right, I've never been one to, so about $350. So what do you, and again, I'm going to try and sell this on eBay. I want to flip it. I want to see if I get my money back or
Oh.
what you guys think I should ask for this. So Pete, if you want to let them know, start it off, and then the chat. Pete, okay,
Sticks is that for $350.
I'm not selling it for $120. Sticks say $350. No, it's got to be more than that, or I'll lose money on.
You got to wait until that the Puerto Rican Pride Day
yes.
parade episode.
Well, either that or when the movie comes out, right? They've already released a trailer, but they haven't released the final trailer yet for, or have they?
Oh, it comes out in a few weeks, I think.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's in the spring, like April or May.
Okay. Darth Lopez fits 500. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm thinking a little more than 500, but okay, we're getting warmer.
Well, you could start with asking higher, and then you know what you'll accept. Like you go out there, throw out.
What I want. I'll tell you what was in my head is I wanted to ask $1,000 for it, but
you can.
I don't know if I mean then you're gonna you'll start getting some offers and stuff. But
yeah, nothing wrong with it. Only it's one of one. You throw it out there, $1,000, but you'll take.
Wookie, if I only get $250, I'm not selling it for $250. I'll keep it for $250. $650. Okay, pops. I'm with you. Now we're getting somewhere. We'll see. So anyway, I'm going to put this thing up there, and I'll let you guys know what I sell it for. But if I sell it,
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think your plan is solid. And like Stick said, there's nothing wrong. You throw it up for $1,000 and ask. You go fishing. You'll see what people are offering.
Yeah. That was my plan because I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it. It's got the movie. It's got Pride Day, like you were talking about. It's the number one. It's so it's a one of one, I guess, if you will.
WrestleMania Backlash will be taking place in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny hosting it.
There you go. So many things going for this. I should be able to get $1,000 easy.
I don't know about that, but.
All right, so that's really all I got to show this week. The bait is what the bait is solid. Will the fish bite? That is the question.
Question. So, well, that's also how you do it. Like if you put it out,
C-3PO figure for it. Lopez, I don't believe you have any C-3PO figures, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, because it's up to you. You have the only one.
Hold, don't sell. If it was Star Wars, and I do have a couple of in fact, I showed one of the Star Wars number ones that I had. If it was Star Wars, I would not sell it. It would be PC. My kids would sell it when I'm dead and buried. But since it's Miles, I'm not a big Miles, or I'm not. It's Star Wars or bust for me, really. So I just kind of bought that for this. The only reason I bought it was for the sole purpose of trying to flip it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. And I kind of rolled the dice when I had them graded because it could have came back. I had one. Oh, okay. I'll show this later. I had one. I had a bust. I got a Star Wars one graded, and it did not come back in a good grade at all. I'll pull that up later. But yeah, that was a bust.
I'm still prepping a submission. I got to mail some stuff in.
Well, they make it so easy on Whatnot. I mean, they'll send it to you. They fast track it. When I say they, Mike Mayhew Studio.
Yeah.
On that. They'll fast track it for you, and then they'll mail it to you. So their fast track started off. Not that I'm endorsing doing this or anything, but they're when they first started doing fast track, they charged like $80.
Yeah, and that's what it used to be, like $8-9.
It's gone up since then. So I think now they're at about $95 for fast track through his studio. So.
Oh, night for signature series.
Yeah, and then of course they have to ship it to you, and they basically have to ship you something twice because they don't get. So even though they're taking the comic and sending it to CGC, they still have Whatnot requirements that mean they have to send you something within so many days or whatever.
Yeah, a day.
So what they were doing for a while, and it happened to me twice, they would just send me comics. Just like these free comics, like here, thanks for.
They send you a receipt
because they have to send you. Well, that's what they're doing now. They'll send you like a little certificate or a little like notice or whatever. But
I got you.
Yeah.
Free
so
comics.
That's cool. So, all right, what are we gonna do now? So now, you want to do how many people we got? We got 15 people in here. Should we do the Oscars now?
Okay.
Or you want to do your Lego? What do you want to do?
Doesn't matter to me.
Let's do. Let's do the Oscars. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think hopefully that'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna top off my drink.
I'm gonna drink some of my beer.
Gonna add the squishy kitty to see if I can get
It
more
tastes
green
just
going.
like Diet Pepsi.
Oh,
I don't. Man, they are just. I should not have wore this hat. That is
yeah,
all
they're killing you on
about
the Celtics hat.
now. They're Lakers, and I don't like the Lakers or the Celtics. All right, how you like that? How you like that? I like the Rockets. Rockets are my number one team, and then any other team from Texas, including the Spurs. So yeah, unfortunately, I needed a green hat. All right, so we're gonna, and again, Pete tried to help me fix this before, and it just
couldn't figure it out in time.
Yeah, so basically, I thought it would be fun if we kind of re-ranked the movies a little bit, maybe threw in some extra nominations here and there. And this is where we're going to need the chat. We got 16 in the chat. That's not a bad day for us, so we'll keep it going. And so we're going to start off with best movie. I might should have done these in reverse, but that's okay. We're going to start off with best movie. And of course, everybody knows that watched the Oscars, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, won best movie. Now, I watched this. Pete, have you seen this movie?
I haven't yet. I was going to, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
This movie was weird.
This movie,
if you watch SNS, that's all they talk about on the freaking show. Sam and Cartman, or Hartman, whatever, how you say his name. They talk about this show nonstop. And it did win. And I'm not going to say it didn't deserve to win because it was very weird, but it was well made. And it also won, we're not going to cover this, it also won the Oscar for best editing, which it 100% deserved. 100% deserved it. But okay, so other nominees, I think I added one or two to this one. I can't remember.
Yeah, you had to because I see one there at the end that wasn't actually nominated.
That was for Lopez. I hope he's still in the chat.
He is. He's still yelling about your hat, but
so okay, Lopez, let the hat go.
He's loving the movie though. He likes Everything All at Once.
Oh, he liked it. Well, does he like it better than the one I added just for him at the end there? So we've got Western Front, Maverick, Top Gun, or Top Gun Maverick,
Jedi favorite.
Women Talking, Banshees of I can't read that word.
Inisherin or something.
Yeah, that one. Triangle of Sadness, The Fablemans, Avatar, Elvis, Tar. All of those were actual nominees, and then I added Prey at the end just for Lopez, just to see if we could get him to convince his fellow viewers that maybe Prey deserved to be up there instead of Everything All at Once. So let's start throwing some views. We got Elvis, Cosmic One. I haven't seen Elvis. I kind of might check it out.
I'm with you, John. Elvis? Drink a beer on a Friday.
Okay, let's just stick with best movie for now, Lopez. You're just gone. All right,
don't go jumping ahead.
Calm down. Prey is a no-go for BK. Well, hell, all right.
I liked it.
Should we just give it to Top Gun and be done with it? Should we do that?
No, and I enjoyed Top Gun. You know why we can't give it to Top Gun? Because I still can't understand that football game. I still don't know what the hell they were doing out there.
I gotta watch it again.
I can't conceptually figure out how do you play offense and defense at the same time. I don't get it.
Oh, that's like kill the man with the ball. I can't even remember. I can't.
But they had two footballs.
Kill the man with the ball.
How do you? I don't get it.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. I completely forgot. So let's because of that, we won't even consider it. So are we gonna leave it? Let's see. I'm not getting as much help from the fans here. Or from the viewers.
My problem is
choices
here. I didn't see a lot
pains me. BK says Maverick. What else we got over here? I did not put Thor in there. My bad.
No, that would not have. Top Gun was better than Thor.
It sure was. Top Gun should not even been nominated. Shut up, Lopez. Just shut up.
I'm not saying Top Gun is the greatest movie ever. I'm just saying it was better than Thor.
Sometimes football with the bros is just about having fun and throwing the oval.
I just didn't get it. How do you play both sides at once? You can't.
Top Gun 2 USA versus made up villains. Yeah, I guess you could say. I actually think the villains were the Iranians in that movie, but that's just my opinion. It never really says.
No, it's just generic.
Yeah.
Generic bad guys.
All right, so Pete, they're all over the place. I get a Top Gun was fun. I count that as a vote. I really do.
No, but yeah, you count that as a vote. What about the rest of his sentence?
I think Top Gun has 3 votes so far.
Was it the best? Probably not.
Top Gun was predictable. Yeah, that's
that's kind of the point,
that's
right?
4 votes now. If I see Top Gun, that's a vote.
If you just say Top Gun, it's going to get counted as a vote.
Top Gun. What do we got here?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to give it. I'm going to, since I'm in charge.
You're in charge. You had executive power.
I'm going to give it to Top Gun. I think I only saw one person. I don't even know if I saw one person. There's another one for Top Gun right there. 00 says,
dubbed on your
Gun, but he's sure it was great. Didn't see it, but he's sure it's great. All right, I agree with him. Maverick, there we go. There's another one. Maverick. And there's my dog. My dog's saying Top Gun. That's what she's out there screaming. All right, so we're gonna go with Top Gun because I didn't see anybody say anything about. Maybe one person said something about everywhere.
Not in this chat. Yeah, no, not in this chat. Nobody did. And like I said, I didn't see it, so I can't.
Best lead actor.
Mm.
How did Top Gun get in that? How did Tom Cruise get nominated for Best Actor?
Oh boy, they're gonna revolt.
Best Actor. The only ones I've seen of this was Top Gun. I haven't seen any of the others. So Best Actor. Okay, AOA says Brandon. You're right, Cosmic.
It's a little bit. Just a little bit.
I kind of want. So what? The Whale. I kind of know what it's about. Was it like one of those boring movies that the Oscars love, or was it actually like a good?
No, movie? I think it was. I think it's a lot of feelings and
like the Piano Man.
Yeah, connecting with a daughter who doesn't like him, and then he has a nurse. I think I didn't see it, but that's kind of what I gathered from.
I may leave this up there the rest of the show. Seriously. Darth Lopez says The Whale made him cry. That may just stay up the entire show.
I can't remember the last movie that made me cry. Marley and Me got me
really cry, or just get like a little
misty. Marley and Me. I watched Marley and Me, got me misty. One day I was homesick. I watched Marley and Me, but the dog that got me a little misty. Almost got me, but it didn't get me.
I see a lot of people that are very happy for Brandon Fraser. So
yes, they are.
As much as I think Tom Cruise deserves it, I think we're going to leave it with yeah. You tell him, BK.
Leave it with Encino Man.
Heard it was really good. I hope I'm going to see it one of these days. I'm just not going to probably pay to go see it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll leave that. We'll leave it up there then. We'll leave it up. All right. Next. Best Actress.
If you put Tom Cruise in this, I was gonna.
I almost did. I really did. I really did, but I figured I would get some like comments that I wouldn't appreciate, so I didn't do it. But we didn't. I did throw in Amber Mid Thunder.
Oh,
Lopez again, just for Lopez. He thinks nobody likes him, but here, just for Lopez.
So you had to take somebody out then. I don't even remember who you took out.
So I don't think I did take anybody out.
Oh yeah, you got 6. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't understand drama movies. I don't know. I don't know whether to say you're right or wrong there, Lopez. Depends on the drama. It really does. Depends.
Understand or just enjoy? Like everybody's got their
preference. I can understand them. I mean, we got a vote there. I saw, like I said, I saw Everything Everywhere All the Time any place all at once. And I think she did a good. Now, is this the same? I don't know. What has she played in before? She's played in. I mean,
bunch of stuff.
A bunch of stuff. Like, I don't want to get myself in trouble by assuming.
She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That's the one. Okay, so it was her in Crouching Tiger. Okay, yes. I didn't want to get myself in trouble.
Yes, no, she was.
And then I'll be her. Okay, I thought that was her. Okay. I have feelings. Ed.
I think she was in Super Cop too with Jackie Chan.
She probably. She deserved this. I don't want. I mean, unless somebody's going to tell me that Amber Mid-Thunder.
No, and she was good. She was good, but no, I don't think we can give it to her.
And I haven't seen any of the others, but she was solid. This is not the one. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm just. I'm not that old, Lopez. Not that old. All right, so we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for the sake of time, and we'll go to the next one.
Yeah, she was in Shang-Chi. She was the aunt in the
best supporting actor.
Actor. Yeah, well, I still haven't seen it, but how could you vote against Short Round?
Because he sounds just like Short Round in this.
Because he is.
He still has that voice. That his voice. God love him. His voice annoyed me the entire show. I'm not going to say it didn't. His voice. I just like. Are you? Oh my God. His voice sounds like Short Round. That's what it sounds like. All right. What do we got? Got to be Short Round. Nobody's going to vote for. Oh, by the way, I went and figured it out because I couldn't remember last week. Nobody wants to vote for Pedro Escobar. He was the Pedro Escobar.
Oh, the bear.
Last week, from Cocaine Bear. He was the real Cocaine Bear. I couldn't think of the name last week.
I got you.
His real name, he has been taxidermied and he's now in a museum. But his real name was not Cocaine Bear. His real name was Pedro Escobar. And even though the bear,
but it's pretty good.
Even though the bear in the movie was a female bear, Pedro was a male bear in real life. So, all right, what do we got? Help me out here.
There's still Short Round's getting it. Everybody's loving Short Round.
You guys are no fun. Gosh. All right. Well, we'll just zip right on through this. We'll get to the last one. And
oh boy,
this was for Best Supporting Actress. We have a couple of them from Everywhere All at Once. We have the Banshees. We have The Whale. We have Wakanda Forever, and we have Prince Harry from Harry and Morgan's Royal Wedding.
Wait, did you add that?
I did.
I was like, wait a second.
Because Prince Harry is kind of a bitch.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so call me a sexist would say, as Greg Gutfeld says sometimes. So anyway, what are we saying here? So here's the thing. I know a lot of people. Bassett had. I agree with Lopez. I think if I understand what he's saying here. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh, the Jamie well deserved.
I think she did a great job, but did Angela Bassett she didn't have nearly as big a role in that movie, I don't think, as Jamie Lee Curtis had.
I don't know. I've heard that Jamie
Lee had a rather large role. Now, do I think Jamie Lee Curtis deserved to win? No, I don't. I think the other young lady, Stephanie, how you saying her? Stephanie Sue? Is that saying her name right? I'm sorry if I'm not. I thought the other supporting actress from that movie deserved to win it. She was pretty good. Jamie wasn't bad. I think Jamie kind of got a little bit of a lifetime achievement award.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's where you get the.
Yeah, she kind of got that little push, I think. So I'm not going to say. I mean, she did well. I at first I was like, oh shit, Jamie Lee Curtis is in this show. I didn't even know that. But and she did okay. She did good. But I thought the other girl, Stephanie, did really well too, and had a larger role, if memory serves, than Jamie Lee did. But we got Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Angela Bassett was good.
Angela Bassett Angela Bassett had one good scene.
I still think people are overstating, the role. Again, I know it's supporting, but still, like, Angela Bassett was good, but
made Lopez cry.
It's okay. And I'm not defending Jamie Lee Curtis either because I haven't seen that. I'm just saying I don't feel a travesty was done.
She did a good job. I just don't know if I think anybody. I don't want to say anybody. I think a lot of there was a certain amount of. Again, we talked about the lifetime achievement influence. I think
you get that.
And there was also, although we did have another actress in there from this movie, people were just there was a everything everywhere all at once. Just fever, I guess, about the whole Oscars. People love this movie. I think it's kind of like I said, I saw it. It was a little weird, but I think it was well done. It was very, very weird, to be honest with you. Extremely weird. I think there might be a little bit of the Emperor's New Clothes kind of thing going on with the movie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that when I say that, the Emperor's New Clothes? Like, oh, you didn't like it? Well, there's something wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You don't like it. You must not be sophisticated. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. But I do think there was some of that. There was such a fever for this movie that because Lopez and Sticks are on the show, Sam don't shut up about this movie, and he really likes it, and that's fine. Said he saw it 4 or 5 times. I can't imagine sitting through that movie 4 or 5 times. Not because it's a terrible movie, just because it's just wow. But if we're going to go by votes, and if I'm going to apply the same standards that I did for Tom Cruise earlier,
well, I guess you're right.
I think I'm going to have to give this to Angela Bassett.
You're going to have to swap it.
Yeah. I like to.
I'm not going to argue that either. I mean, they both seemed, deserving. But like you said, it's more of a lifetime, like, kind of achievement where they always do the supporting.
Yeah, we want to give her something. She was so upset that she didn't even stand up and clap during the Oscars. So, yeah, people get competitive. I get it. I don't fault her for that. She's still got 911. You watch her. She's in that show 911 too.
Oh,
anybody watch that?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, she's really good in that. I think she's good in that. Yeah, she's a tough, no nonsense cop. Yeah, so LA cop. Yeah, she's really good. Sticks says, finally watched it. I liked it, but not enough to vote for anyone in an Oscar. I think we're talking about that movie. But anyway, what's done is done. Thanks for everyone who played. It was
Jedi got what he wanted. He got his Top Gun win.
Yeah, all of this, just so I could get Tom Cruise and some love. All right, so now we're gonna let Pete open his box.
Oh, that's right. Got my Campbell box. Almost forgot. So I don't know why I keep buying these, but I just keep buying these mystery boxes that pop up. I get the email and I go, all right, I'm in again.
You're preaching to the choir.
It's they're like $80 and then you got to pay the shipping. So it rounds out to be about $100 after taxes and everything, somewhere in that range. And you get 6 comics.
Some of them are signed. I know you don't like the signed ones.
I just don't. They're fine getting them. It's just those are usually the ones I'll either sell or give away because it doesn't matter.
And you don't like sketches either. You and I are kind of different on both those. I like
sketches would be cool.
I like sketches.
No, if there were sketches, I'd be down for sketches. I don't pay for them because I don't go to shows.
Oh, okay.
That's all. No, I like sketches. I'd be down for the sketch. Just the signature. Okay. All right, I got it open. So we got it open. We got our bubble wrap paper. We don't need that.
You gonna switch cameras? Or are you good?
I just gotta keep with this camera. I didn't put the second one up. Hey, no paper this time.
I see a COA, so I know you got at least something signed in there.
Oh, at the bottom, yeah. Usually is at least 1 or 2. Didn't like a bubble wrap.
One at one time. It seems like the whole thing was nothing but signed ones. There's like 3 or 4 of them in there.
It's whatever he's got left over. He doesn't sell.
But he doesn't do a lot of Star. Well, he does do Star Wars. Does he do Star Wars exclusives a lot?
No, not many. Yeah. Not many. He hasn't done one in a while, I don't think, actually. All right. Well, I can see them. So we'll go with the first one. I don't know if I think I might have got this one the last time. But it is Gambit and Rogue. And it's green for the day. So it's good
signed,
for
right? Is that signed or is that part of the
No, it's a regular one. Just a regular.
That's just part of the trade down at the bottom.
Regular trade dress one. But I think I got that the last time out. I might have gotten this one too. Some of these might be going in because we are getting close to 2,500. So once we get to 2,500 subs, we will be doing some more giveaways. Some of these might show up in there because I feel like I got this one before.
That one looks familiar. And I watch your videos. That one does look familiar.
I think I've gotten this before, but I get him every time he does them. So I'm not surprised I get duplicates. Like, I know I've got this one before. Yeah. Here's another. Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, he likes.
I don't think he's so, because I don't think anybody bought these. I think nobody bought the Gwen Stacy cover, so they're always in mystery boxes.
It's funny too. The mystery boxes are kind of like what I see it a lot on. Well, not just Mike Mayhew's show, but even like the Tyler Kirkham shows.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, unless they come out with a new book recently, if you've seen one show, you've about seen them all because they just show the same. They push the same comics over and over and over. Because they got to get rid of their 3,000 and their 1,000 copies.
Yeah, exactly. They got tons of them. Now, this one, I think I've gotten this before, and this one's signed. But since it's signed, I'll probably do it as a giveaway. It's pretty cool mystique. So you got, other side. Big old signature here on the side.
He's got a nice signature, though.
Yeah. It's all over the book.
Who is it that, Pete, I suck with names. Who is it that does the figures, the Star Wars action figure covers that we make fun of all
John
the time?
Tyler Christopher.
That's John Tyler. His signature is so freaking tiny. Have you ever noticed that? And if it's so freaking tiny.
The little JTC in the box.
And it's it's so small, unless I'm just looking at the wrong thing. If I paid $60, $70 for that signature and that's what I walked away with, I would be pissed.
That's why I don't pay for signatures.
Oh my God. They're so tiny.
Oh, here's another signed one. People like this one. I like this cover too. I don't know if I have this version of it, but this Mary Jane's pretty good.
So does he get criticism? Now you like this artist.
I do.
You like this guy. Does he get a lot of criticism for, like, people will say he draws the same figure over
all
and
the
over,
time,
the same female character over and over, just dresses them different, throws a different. Yeah.
Yep, he gets it all the time, but I still buy them all the time.
I've been ignoring the chat.
I know this is my last one. I know I've gotten this one before too, and it's signed. There's another signature.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's on our freaking thumbnail.
Yeah, I got it again because it is the 1A. So, like you said, there's at least 3,000 of these.
Yeah, I like that cover though.
I do too. It's not bad.
It's probably one of the better Harley Quinn. Now, Harley Quinn is another one that gets just done to death. But that's a really nice Harley Quinn cover.
Yeah, well, like I said, a couple of these will probably end up going out to you guys, to you viewers, and I'll see which ones I don't have, and the extras go back out into the world.
This is, John says, "Did he get anything good?" You just saw what he got. I don't know anything good.
Well,
you mean did Pete like anything that he got, or
the ones I liked? Like I said, I know, but I think I got it. I like
Gambit Rogue. My favorite one.
And I like the Mary Jane. The Mary Jane I do like, but I think I've gotten this one before.
Okay.
But to be fair, like I said, the box cost after everything about $100. Campbell, these things still sell. If you put them on eBay, you'll still get $30 to $50 for each one. Like if you're patient, you wait. They usually sell after time. If you want to sell them, you want to grind it out.
So here's a little bit. I'll just. This really wasn't an experiment, but since you brought it up. I put a lot of my, because I bought a bunch of Tyler Kirkham and then Mike Mayhew's. Most of the Mike Mayhew's I keep because I collect Mike Mayhew.
Mm-hmm.
But the Tyler Kirkham's, I just kind of got sucked into this Tyler Kirkham mystery box thing one time. And so I've been trying to sell some of his just to kind of recoup some of the money. Hard to move. They're signed. Of course, just the COA in the back. I don't know. A lot of people aren't into. They want the.
Yeah, Kirkham doesn't have the same fan bases. Like I said, Campbell, there's a fan base, so these usually go.
I had of all the ones I've got listed, the only one I've ever sold was God, John. Here we go. The only one before I address the hat again.
No, John, it's just for the day.
I'm not a Celtics fan. This is my son's hat. I just needed something green, John. I own.
And you
I
can't
own
even
nothing
turn it
blue.
around because
Yeah, I can't even turn it around. What I was saying. Oh, so I finally sold a Kirkham Spider Gwen cover, and
okay.
I started off at like, oh, okay, people might like this. I think I put 50. Nobody. Dropped it to 40, 35. Finally sold it earlier this week for $25 with free shipping. That was like, so
that hurts because
it
you're
does hurt.
getting
I definitely lost money on that.
yeah, because you got to pay 20% at least. You're paying in the fees to begin with, and then you got to kick out for the shipping and
like $7. I think it was like under $7. Like we'll say $7 shipping, and then the fees. I might have cleared $8, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe, something like that. Maybe. Yeah. It was.
Hey, Jedi, it could be worse. You could have bought a box of Star Wars cards for an experiment and then sold all 2 cards out of it. We never got back. There's a reason we never got back to the Star Wars show is because I barely sold any cards.
I don't know, and I don't know why. I can't even remember what you were asking for them. So last week, did you catch any of last week's show by chance?
No, I'm just too behind on everything. Getting
so last week I opened 4 packs of the T, the T206 Star Wars from Topps. It's an homage to the cards, the little tiny cards. I opened. I had a parallel for a shore trooper, and I had a home planet version of some character from Corellia.
Yes.
And sold them both. Star Wars sold them. So the shore trooper, I didn't expect to get much. Again, with free shipping and then fees and whatnot, I sold it for $15. So it's like $3 shipping because it's an envelope and shipped it out. I sold that no name Corellian character $55 for that thing. I was surprised.
Really?
So somebody, yeah, I was like, whoa, okay. Somebody snapped it up. I put some others, like some really like more notable characters, were going for like 75. So I'm like, well, I don't even know who this guy is. I'll put 55 on it, and boom, it was gone. It's like,
well, that's good.
Yeah, so I made my money back.
Chromes, they're just not moving.
I don't know, man.
It's like $1 or $2 here. There's a couple bucks. Like the common ones are selling because I just put them all. Basically, I put basically all of them up. I'm like, I don't care.
I have others. I mean, people that know I've opened probably in the different waves. If you add up all the different waves, I've probably opened close to 20 of those packs or boxes. I sold maybe a handful of them, but even just selling those handfuls, I think I've made my money back on them, and I still have.
Yeah, but no, I'm nowhere close to getting my money back for that Star Wars box that cost me $300. No, that was an experiment.
And you still haven't sold the Mace either. The Mace window was a big card, right? Yeah,
it was, but there are other options out there now. So I think it was just timing.
Well, Dom would be happy to know, if I can find it, if I'm pulling out the right one, that I still have not sold this one. This is the number to 10 Starfile card that I'm currently asking $300 for, and there's been no takers on that one.
Well, the Chrome cards I have up, we're getting pretty close. I'm just going to take them all down. I'm going to send you all the 3POs and send Dom all the Boba Fetts and just be done with it.
Just call it a wash. Like, it
was an experiment gone wrong.
All right, man. So we are over an hour. Man, time has flown by. Let's do this Lego thing. You want to talk Lego?
Yeah, there's not a lot, but I can do them. All right, where is it? Here we go. So I put together a little Lego deck because I was going to do this for the tack show on Wednesday, but I didn't have it all ready. And I was like, well, we don't have to. I got plenty to do. I was like, I'll save it for Friday because I'm going to come on Friday. And I didn't know Dom was going to put any toy thing together.
Don't go, John. Don't go. It's just, I don't go.
Yeah, don't let the Legos chase you off. There's some cool Legos in
there.
No,
he's talking about because we gave him a hard time about asking him about my hat. It was just like the third time somebody asked me about it. We're just messing with you. Don't go anywhere.
It's Lopez's fault.
It is. It's always 100%.
It's always Lopez's fault. All right, so for Lego, we're getting this already. Like this just happened, and we're already getting the Lego for it, which I think is kind of a quick turnaround for them. So this spider
When's
tank
it coming
thing.
out? When's it coming out?
This is coming out August, and it's going to cost $50. Which
I mean, how many pieces? All about the pieces, right? How many
yeah,
pieces?
they did. Well, I didn't mark down how many pieces, but you can look at this thing. This is not going to be that big of a set. This is a $30 set. Like they've jacked up the prices on all of the Star Wars, like I've noticed the Harry Potters, like you're paying a lot more for like very little pieces. Because my son wants to buy all this stuff. I'm like, no, we're not buying that one. It's like, look, buddy, like this one, you're paying $35. It's like there's 300 pieces in there. It's like this one over here, you got twice as many pieces, and it's only $5 more. No. They're overcharging just for, it being Star Wars.
I was thinking the other day, somebody must have been talking about Legos or something. And so the only Lego thing I've ever put together, as you know, is that Boba Fett helmet, right? And they make it, that one, right? I got it right.
Yeah,
and they make it easy for you, right? You do Legos with your son. They make it easy for you. They break it up into little bags.
Yep,
They say, work on this first. But I got to thinking, if I were to ever drop that thing and all the pieces went together, I'm screwed. There's no way
I'm
I could
screwed.
That together.
Yeah, you got to be one of the, like, because again, my son's into it, so he'll do the ones that where you can, like, you do like they'll like 3-in-1. It's like, okay, you take the castle apart, you can build this castle, and he'll take it apart, and then he'll follow the instructions and build the other one. How he keeps all the pieces together, I don't know, but
yeah, that's the thing. You have to, because they bag the different.
Yeah, it's
pieces.
not bagged anymore.
So if those got all mixed up, your son's a genius. That's all I can say. Your son's a genius. You need to get him tested.
I don't know about all that, but he is pretty good with Lego. I'll give him that. But this is just kind of overpriced for what you're getting. They're really, and we're gonna get to this at the end. We're gonna get to this at the end because it didn't always used to be like this. But they are charging a lot for these, the IP, the intellectual properties, like the Mario. These Marios are so overpriced. Like for the amount of pieces you get for these Mario sets, they're way overpriced. This is kind of cool. You got a dry Bowser castle. You can see here in the backside, you got these crazy characters. But when you look at it, there's not a lot of pieces here. There's a lot of flair, but there's not a lot to do. And they're going to go and charge you $110 for this thing. Also in August. I don't know. Thankfully, my son hasn't asked for the Mario ones in a while. He had to get them, I think, last Christmas, maybe. Too pricey.
Yeah, there's going to be some people grab these up. You got the movie coming out real soon.
Well, it's weird because the Mario ones are all built around. There's like a little electronic thing. You could play a game with it. Like, it's weird.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's like
none of these are limited, right?
Mario Billy.
None of these are limited. At least they're not advertised as being limited, right?
Nope. So there's plenty of them. We're getting some indie. And it's not all for this new movie. We're getting classic Indiana Jones. We got the whole temple with the ball, the boulder, and you got the idol, the whole thing. They even got a little Alfred Molina character.
Oh, cool.
But we're getting this. This is one of the pricier sets. Yeah, they got one of the little jungle guys, the Jovitos. Belloc was in charge of. But yeah, this is that the black box ones. These are kind of a little bit pricier, almost.
Okay.
They're more targeted more towards the adults and the older because they're more tiny pieces and it's more like a display set than a play set, which is why they justify asking $150 for it.
I saw a YouTube video this lady made, and it was some lady was talking to the other ladies, I guess the viewers, and they were asking some about the good men or some about we're all the good men or whatever. And this lady was like, all the good men are at home playing with Legos.
What?
And they have empty boxes. They have empty. It's about 2 or 3 minutes in, and they have empty Lego boxes up in the closet for what reason I do not know. She kept saying. Anyway, I thought it was pretty funny. I
was actually saving my son's Lego boxes until recently. I don't know why I would say it was like I'm ever going to find all of those pieces, and they're gonna go like this is never gonna happen. There's no way. So
yeah, I I don't know if I still have my box or not. If I do, I need to get rid of it. If I do,
I still got my Voltron up there that we haven't opened up yet, but I don't know if I ever want to open that one up.
Did your son help you put together your Boba Fett?
Yeah, yes and no.
Because
He wasn't that interested.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems maybe a little boring.
It's kind of boring to put together. He was like, you got it, Dad. You don't need my help. I'm gonna go build mine over here. But they also, again, from the first movie, we're getting the Lost Tomb. It's okay. I mean, it's not that big of a set. You can tell by the size of the minifig that this is not that big of a set. It's it's going to be like a little tiny thing, but they're still going to charge you a bunch for it. It has 600 pieces. So I guess that's okay.
That doesn't look like it would be that hard to put together, but I know it is. I know it is.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of wall. I don't think the wall would be that hard.
Yeah.
The figures, the statues could be a little, it's all step by step. It's not going to be that hard. But it's actually not that bad. This is only $40.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it's still not that big for $40.
Because unless somebody's ever, I keep going back to this Boba Fett thing because it's all I got. If anybody that's never put one, it's not just putting together. You're not just putting together a shell. You got to everything in the middle has to go certain places.
In the guts inside.
Layers stacked up the guts. Yeah, that's where you're just like, if it were to fall, you're screwed.
Yeah, if you want to be able to move things, you have to have the motion things, the things that move.
But this doesn't look like it would be that.
Well, the wall moves, so there's a little motion and things in there.
Yeah.
Because it looks like that wall falls down. And I got one more indie set. There's only 3 it looks like they're coming out with. I think this is from the new movie. This fighter. No, it's actually this is Last Crusade because there's a Sean Connery. So these are all from the old movies. Nothing from the new movie. So we got the little the airplane chase set here. But still, only $387. The other one was 600 pieces. This is $387, and this is only $5 less. So they're still kind of overcharging you, I think. Maybe for the Sean Connery figure.
Does it come with a little Lego? Yeah, that's probably it. Doesn't come with a Lego snake or anything.
No snakes in this one. The other one had snakes.
Oh, okay. But is this the snake? Maybe I'm getting my. Is this the plane he flew that had the snake in it, or am I?
No. This is the
different scene. Okay.
Yeah, this is a different one. This is the one where Sean Connery had the umbrella and he made all the birds.
Oh, okay.
The plane's the bad guys in this case. They are too expensive. I've only got like 1 or 2 left. They got this big ass Jurassic Park set with the whole visitor center from the first movie, with the raptors and the the big ass T-Rex. It's kind of cool. I mean, you got this huge box, but it still only has like 693 pieces. Like, it looks huge. But I go back to that other indie set. You see the piece count. That's how I priced these out in my head, my piece. And like this one is $130 for almost 700 pieces. The other indie was 600 pieces and it was only $40. Why is this so goddamn expensive?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I guess it's just for the T-Rex.
Is it maybe the size of the pieces? I don't know.
Maybe, but I mean, I guess the T-Rex, because there's going to be unique pieces in this, because that's another thing for Lego collectors. You got the unique things; they're not just blocks or squares, like the weird tricky pieces. They charge extra for. But the last thing I got, and this is why I wonder how we're gonna, because this didn't usually happen. This didn't used to happen, I should say. Like Legos never went on sale. Like Legos were always just that's the price, and then they sell out, and that's it. But now I'm starting to see things like this, the Boba Fett set, which my son actually did get. It's $100, but not anymore. If you want to get this set, it's on sale on Amazon for 20% off. So it's only $80.
Okay. So you never saw it like on sale on Amazon even? Because seems like
they rarely do. They rarely would sell. Back in the day, these based off of a property, they never went on sale. It would just be the price.
Yeah, I don't pay, even when I'm at Walmart or Target, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the Lego aisle. But even on holidays like Christmas stuff, they don't.
No, the most they do is you spend $50 in Lego, we'll give you a $10 Target card. They would do stuff like that. They wouldn't mark down. Like they would never really mark down. They would just try to incentivize you to buy more.
That would be tempting, BK. I got to be honest with you. That would be tempting.
Oh. You would like the my unfilmed toy video I still got to do. I have one prepped with the Transformers collaborations. I still got to sit down and film because there is a Top Gun Transformer. I don't know if you've seen it. It's Maverick.
I'm not a Transformer guy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
They've got Tom Cruise's jet. It's Maverick, and it's a Transformer, and it's called Maverick.
Let me go through the chat here real quick. Sticks, I went and checked I checked the IG you sent me. I don't know if you want us to talk about that, or you just want us to give you an opinion on it offline. Let me know if you want us to talk about it. In the meantime, we'll finish Dom's picks of the week. I thought maybe Dom might be able to join us, but he's
in Act 3.
Yeah. What did I do with Dom's?
It's there you go. Yeah, there you go. It's that one.
All right, so we got some Star Wars that pre-order looks like now, but I almost anticipate Pete asking this question because he asks it from time to time. Who's asking for this? Is anybody asking for the female warrior from Book of Boba Fett, which is a 3.5-inch figure, in case you weren't aware? And then you've also got the Tusken King or Chieftain. That is, I couldn't find the box, but we all know it's going to be a cardboard box because that's a 6-inch figure, so it's going to be a cardboard box.
It's a 6. I was going to say that's a 6-inch one.
Yeah, I couldn't find it is a 6-inch Black Series, but I couldn't find the box. All the pictures were just loose like this. So I don't know who's asking for it. I will not be buying these, but I don't know, collectors.
Dom will.
I don't even know. Well, because it says Boba Fett on the package.
It's got Boba Fett on it. Dom will.
But it doesn't have to be Boba Fett. If it just says Boba Fett, then Dom's going to order.
I think he still thinks she's alive. I think he's still waiting for her to come back.
I was on that train too, pun intended, I guess, but I don't think she is now.
That was her gaffy stick in that cinder pile. She ain't coming back.
Now this one's tempting. I'm not normally one to buy the groups like this, but this one is kind of tempting. There have probably been people clamoring for this. How many? I don't know. 10, 12. I have no idea how many people, but
do we know how big they are?
Question. I'm gonna get. You know what? You got me.
They look like they might be smaller.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look. You're right.
But then again, they have a lot of articulation, so they might be bigger, guys.
But this one is almost the only way I would want this. I would have to buy one of those stands that you can
have to display these
and display it.
You got to display it. Yeah, that white box. You can't save that white box. That's no fun.
Yeah. So I don't know. And they're probably a pain in the ass to get to stand up without some sort of. You have to buy those little stands for it. But I'm a player at this, but not.
They're little guys. They're 3 3/4.
3 3/4. Yeah, so you're probably looking at, we'll say 15 times. Help me out with my math. 15 times 7. 80 something, $90 tax, $100. We'll say $100. I suck at
that. You were right at first. $89.99.
80?
$89.99 at Entertainment Earth right now.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a player at that price.
No, that's a lot for this. But if you had a whole like Jabba scene set up and you could put the band in it, like that would actually be kind of cool.
BK, I think you're talking about trying to squelch Dom's spending. And of course, Giggle Fett is what we're now calling his wife.
Giggle Fett.
Yeah, she's funny. I don't know. Good luck to her. If anybody can, it's her. But I don't know if she's had a whole lot of luck so far squelching his spending. All right, what else we got? All right, so this is why I really needed Dom to be back, because I don't know what the hell this is. This is like
what is that?
This first thing, this limited to 200 pieces. Is it like a ceramic Baby Yoda prototype? Dom just sent, what you're looking at is what Dom sent me on IG. And I was like, okay, I'll add it. Maybe he'll be in. He can tell me what the hell this is. I don't know, because it's a prototype. It's got to be a prototype because Baby Yoda don't look like that. He's not.
It's creepy looking is what it is.
Yeah, it looks like they've shortened his. I don't know what they took off his lower midsection. I don't know. But I guess people are buying the Baby Yodas. But
I'll tell you one thing: That thing ain't cheap.
How much is it?
Do you want to guess? You want to play a guessing game?
So it's limited to 200 pieces. I'm going to say $600.
Ooh, you were pretty close. $550.
$550. Okay.
$550. You're very, very close off that first guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't be. I'm not
Well,
playing.
I do this. I do this for a living. So.
Yeah, you're dealing with
the other
Dom.
one. If I did this for a living, I wouldn't be eating.
It's
So the
supposed to
other
be
one
life-size,
is
by the way.
huh?
It's supposed to be 1-to-1 size, so it's Grogu sized.
But that's not what Grogu looks like. So
Well, the top half of him.
Oh, okay. But his foot is there. It's weird. All right.
Is that his foot? I thought that was his hand. But
That's
you're
his
right.
hand?
That is
I
his
thought
foot.
It was his foot. It looked like
it is his foot because there's a hand on the side.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a Max Rebo.
Yeah, there because you can't see it in the pictures that Dom gave you. There's a foot on the one side. There's a little hand sticking out on the other side.
Okay.
Of his sleeve, like it's sticking out of his sleeve.
Yeah, it just don't look right. It don't look right.
No, it doesn't.
And then we have Sideshow fighting Yoda. They call this Yoda. There was a word I didn't. It's not on the slide. Anyway, you got a Yoda Sideshow Yoda coming out. Pretty cool. I like it. I'm not gonna
it looks
buy
like
it
the
probably,
movie one.
Yeah, it's probably $400 or $500 if I had to guess. But yeah, it looks cool.
Sideshow Yoda. I just don't like the lightsaber effect.
You do or don't?
I don't. It looks like dripping snot.
It's the swing effect.
I know we get the swing effect. I know what they're trying to capture, but
slight motion. Yeah, it looks like he's just cut through some Jello or something. And then we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Again, Dom sent me this, and
Pops.
Funko. It's Funko. So these are going to be in mystery boxes, I guess. Killer Clown mystery boxes are coming out. I don't know how you get them. I don't know where you get them. I don't know if you got to go them through Funko. I don't know any of that. Yeah, Ryan, I don't know. I think it is got to be ceramic or something.
The Grogu for $550. Yeah, it doesn't say what it's made of, but
it's probably like a chia pet. You probably so yeah, I don't know if anybody's in Dom sent me these for a reason, so I wish he was here to talk about them. They're very colorful. I can just tell you that. They're very colorful.
Get out of here.
Mystery boxes. How much are they?
Too much.
So it is a mystery box, right?
Yes, it says Killer Clowns from Outer Space 35th Anniversary Blacklight Pop Figures Collectors GameStop exclusive, coming out in July. So
I'm going to guess these are $60 a box.
Jesus Christ! You sure you didn't check that? You are exactly right.
No, I've been hanging around Dom for a while.
Oh, I thought there was only one in the box. That's why.
They usually have like 2 in a box, but I don't know. Are there all 4 in the box?
It says 4.
Okay, so maybe it's not a mystery box then. If you get all of this, it's not really a mystery box then.
I guess. Yeah. You get the 4. You get a keychain, and I think you only get one.
Later, anyway, they're going to be in. Sooner or later, that's where they all end up.
Yeah, unless the 4 is the pins. Like you could, I don't know. There's 4 pins. There's a keychain, and then there's 4 figures. The box just says 4-piece, 1-piece, 1-piece. I can't read. The text is too small to read.
GameStop opens the mystery boxes. That's what?
Oh yeah, no. 1 figure, 4 pins, and a keychain for $60.
Yeah, I don't think your GameStop's supposed to be opening the mystery boxes, Sticks. But
no, there probably shouldn't be.
Yeah. Sounds like a little shenanigans afoot at your local.
They're taking the prizes out of your cereal boxes.
All right. What else we got?
1 figure for $60.
Yeah. Well, that is expensive because even the mystery Mandos that we opened up around, those were only like, and you got like 2 pops.
35 or something.
They were like 35. I think like.
Yeah, 35, but you're getting, like you said, you're getting 2 pops.
You get 2 pops. You get a patch, a sticker, and there might have been something else in there. I can't remember.
That wasn't that bad.
Of course, everybody's going in on the Flash movie. So yeah, you got these Funko Flashes coming out. So I'm not going to talk about every one of them. Dom would. I'm not. But yeah.
Yeah,
And
you don't need
that
us telling
is,
you how cool these are because
yeah.
they're they are what they are.
I'm done with Funkos. Even the C3POs. I think I'm pretty much done with them. I really am.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I still think that's an
I
easier
don't
one.
know if you can tell behind me. I did a little I did a little reorganizing behind me. I don't know if you can tell. And a lot of the C3PO Funkos, I didn't know what to do with them. I'm like, I just kind of stacked them wherever I could find them. So now I'm showing off my lunch boxes more now.
That's a good plan.
Before. Yeah. Yes. A little more manly.
Your lunch boxes.
All right, let's. That is ridiculous. For that price, that's
I just never. I'm glad I didn't get into the pops. I don't have space.
Yeah, I'm getting out. I give them away. I don't like mailing them because it costs a lot to mail them. But if I find, like, I have some coworkers that are like, oh, I really like Ahsoka. I'm like, next time I see you, I'm giving you some Funko.
Give me some pops.
Yeah, I don't want them anymore. It was a
comics
passing phase, at least for me. Huh?
Comics are heavy. I'm looking around at all the comics I have.
Yeah, I'll
stacked
stick with
up around me.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so moving on. Let's catch up on Game of the Week. So this is our little version of March Madness. So we'll catch everybody up. I did counted the votes in last week's chat. There were no comment votes, and then I threw up some IG polls, and we will show you what happened. So
that's right. You guys are doing this.
Yeah. So last week, Nika and Bandai won. So we will be voting on them next. If you want to go ahead and throw your votes in the chat for Nika and Bandai, you can go ahead and start doing that because they are facing off this week. But for last week, McFarlane beat Funko 10-6.
Really?
Lego annihilated Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse only had 2 votes. 2 votes.
I think it was bad timing.
Why is that?
The release, like that last Hasbro release of all those Marvel Legend figures, half of it was like, what the hell do I want an Aunt May figure for? Like, we're just making anything. Like,
so yeah, Lego. I mean, we just talked about Lego, so it's kind of good timing, I guess. But Lego stomped them. There was one vote for. I think there was one vote in the live chat, and one person voted on my IG for Hasbro. That's it.
That would have been a tough call though, because I do still like the figures, but what are you gonna do?
So go ahead and throw your. This is what we're voting on this week, and then next week we'll move on. But only one competition, one match this week, and that is Nika. Am I saying that right? NECA versus Bandai. So throw your votes up there. I will tally. I'm pretty good about remembering to post. It'll probably be about Wednesday or Thursday. I'll throw up a IG poll. And if you're watching this on the replay,
YouTube, you've got to tell me.
Yeah, I kind of like doing it this way because, the little more. It worked out a little better. I mean, I don't mind going back, and that's why I kind of do it at the end, so I don't have to scan chat.
Yeah, I mean, I had to put all the SNS guys' polls up earlier in the week, and then Marco's got his Star Wars polls. I'm just feel like I'm posting polls all the time.
Going on. But if you're watching this on the replay, and we hope you are, you can throw your comment down at the bottom. So
yes,
I'll count that as well. All right. So next week,
50-50 right now, 1-1. We're coming back and forth with the vote so far in the chat.
Yeah, it's going to get down to the. It's going to, I guess, maybe a hard decision here.
Well, it's Final Four.
Yeah, Final Four. And I only have one thing left, and then we will see if we just have any. We'll get back to Sticks and see if he wants us to talk about what he sent us in. He said whichever, but we'll see how we're looking on time and what Pete's got going on. I did this last week. The guys in the SNS seemed to like it, so I did it again. I did another SNS tic-tac-toe board for the fellas. So it was fun. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep doing this. As long as they keep giving me fodder, I guess. As long as they keep giving me some material, I'll keep doing these. But so let's go through them. So this week we have GIMP t-shirt. Can't just say GIMP. Someone has to be wearing a GIMP t-shirt. Someone has to tell a con story that we're probably already all heard before.
Kyle getting thrown out.
Yeah. Sam, if he accidentally shaves his beard again, then you can put that down. Hey, you know what? If Matt actually shows up for the show, you can put that down. And then I left AI in there because AI is always
yeah. Well,
if Hartman, however you say his name,
it's Hartman Cardi West.
Hartman. Okay. No, I asked people to correct me last week, and no one ever did.
It's Cardi West too, so he's got so many damn names.
Yeah. So if he shows his face, that's one. We still got Kyle's ugly curtains. If Sam dislikes any manga or anime, which I haven't seen him dislike one yet, and this is a gimme, if they talk about everything, everywhere, all at once, you can mark that down.
So that looks like a bottom row straight across win right there.
Straight across. I don't think, but you think Sam's going to dislike a manga?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the dislike. You're right.
He likes them all. So unless they do it just to spite me, then I don't know. But anyway,
yeah, you're right.
Take a screenshot if you want to play. Like I said, I like watching. I usually watch the first hour of the show. It's a long show sometimes. So, but I'll be playing. Of course, Sticks is a member. He's a panelist. I don't see Darth in here, but Darth is a panelist on there as well. So check out that show. It's always fun. Interesting stuff they talk about. Check out the Star Wars show. Sticks.
Hey, Sticks.
I'm taking over the stream, guys.
We don't have a filter. We don't have a Sticks filter that filters out Sticks.
Figure I'd pop on since you're talking about me.
Yeah, Sticks has access.
I got the key to the kingdom.
Did you come on to talk about what you sent us on IG, or did you come on?
We can talk about that real quick.
Okay. I
sent Jedi some pictures of some books that a friend of mine has up for sale. And I'll get him in contact with him. I won't throw him up on, but he does have a comic show that he does on Facebook. But I'll go ahead and throw that up.
You're gonna throw it up because
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I have no idea.
Oh, hold on then.
I can throw up your what you sent me in IG. It might take me a minute.
Yeah. I thought you had it. Never mind. Let's see, where is it? I have it here. Where is it? Boom.
He didn't record in front of the curtains.
He did
last time. At Kyle's. Kyle has a curtain, not me.
Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about Kyle's curtains, but he did something apparently not in front of the curtains.
Well, he's got that, that virtual background that he uses sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes he's got the virtual background, and he does go into sometimes he's at a different room to record some of his stuff. So,
I like just sitting in the same spot.
Do you want me to pull it up on?
If you want to pull it up, if you think it's quicker, I'm trying to send myself so I can add it onto the computer because I'm on my computer.
Yeah, again, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I can't help you. I can just fill time doing little dances. You know what I can do?
It's gonna be hard.
I can show these guys a toy I got. I did post it on IG. I did get a toy. I got one of my D&D figures. I ordered both, the Grim Sword and the War Duke, but I didn't get my War Duke yet, but I did get the Grim Sword. And before... I'm not going to start complaining because it's all cardboard box. This is done right. There is a view inside so I can actually see the figure inside, and it is a big boy.
That's more of a quality complaint. I think they did this one, like you said, they did this right because NECA does this where they have the flip open.
Yeah, the flip open is good. I like the flip open.
Yeah.
It's got this also got some heft to it, this box. There's a lot there. But yeah, you're right. This is a NECA.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that Dungeons and Dragons. It looks pretty funny. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, this is just one of the toys from the old school toys that they redid, so it's not related to that movie. Maybe. They do have the animated characters in that movie, so maybe.
Okay, so
yeah,
This is.
I just
shared my IG. So here's.
Okay.
So
let me come back.
Tell me what you want to talk about.
I'm waiting for my IG. I'm waiting for StreamYard to come back. I think you can hear me, but I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
All right, hold on.
We can hear you. Ghost Rider's up. You got anything on Ghost Rider?
So this is Ghost Rider. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't. I don't know. I think my StreamYard's slowing down. I'm downloading something. It's only got a couple more minutes left. I'm downloading my interview from the other day.
I got the pictures around here, BK. I don't know where I put them. They're in there.
So I can edit it. I'll just talk about this. So
I can see it on my TV. Go ahead.
Okay, so we have the Marvel Spotlight 5, and you said your friend is asking 900, but might go lower. And then you have Ghost Rider 1, 700 for the Ghost Rider 1, both ungraded, 1500 for both.
Yep.
Let me see if I can blow this up. So
it's too small for me to try to figure out a grade there.
Yeah. Definitely has some wear on it. But
so
this book is. I saw this book at a. I don't know if you remember. I saw this book graded a 3.5. I want to say, at the show I went to a couple of weeks ago, and it was a wall book, and they were asking. I want to say they were asking somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 for a 3.5.
Huh.
So I can blow it up on my phone. So there's a couple like spine ticks or fractures at the top staple. The bottom staple, about the same. There's a small, like on the H of Ghost, where it says Ghost, there's a couple small, like where, I don't know if they're like just cracks in the paper. You can see where they're white on the H. On the side next to the TR of Ghost Rider, it's missing a little chunk there, and there's a rip. This is probably I'd say this is a 3.5 as well, maybe a 4. Let me see if he gave it a grade. Let me see if he gave it a grade.
See, it's hard to. I mean, it's an unforgiving cover. That black cover.
Yeah, it is.
You can definitely see a lot of ticks and stress on that spine, especially the lower half. Looks like the bottom right corner of the cover, definitely some. But aside from the, it's hard to tell about the top because of the way the plastic. And
right, the top looks pretty good. The top actually looks good.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a crease on the top, but it's hard to tell. But it presents pretty well, especially everything except for the edges.
The colors are still pop, It's got that one crack like I said on the side. I think the top looks pretty good. The bottom has a little rough on the bottom. Not bad. Nothing horrible. I think that's a decent price that he's asking on it. But I'd say 3.5 as well, maybe 4. But I'm not a grader. I just play one on TV.
And then you've got your Ghost Rider number 1. Definitely see some damage on that right edge. Right there.
Yeah, not for nothing. That's my most hated eBay trope of people putting in there. I'm not a professional grader. Yeah, no shit. There aren't that many like people who work for CGC or CBC.
Oh, you know what?
Most sellers are not professional graders.
I'm sorry, Jedi. I was looking at Ghost Rider 1 first.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Ghost Rider 1. Everything I said before goes for Ghost Rider 1.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's look at Ghost Rider 1. And the actual spine doesn't look terrible.
No, like I said, there's a couple things that right at the staple. On the top and the bottom of the staple.
But that right edge cover, the opening of the right edge is definitely got some damage, and then that bottom corner definitely got damage.
Yeah, that side right between the T and the R, there's a little piece missing, and there's like a rip.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't.
that's what I'm talking
It
about.
only looks like it goes right to the flame. It doesn't go any further than the flame.
I actually made I have 2 Ghost Rider #1s graded in a 9.4 that I was fortunate enough to buy before the market just went nuts.
Which one?
I think Ghost Rider #1.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and graded a 9.4. I paid, I want to say I paid $800 for one and probably $850 or $9 for the other. And those are like $2,000 books now at a 9.4.
Yeah, well, yeah, 9.4.
Was it from the Nicolas Cage collection?
It was. I don't know. I doubt it. If it was pedigreed anyway.
Yeah.
Now we won't talk about this one.
My spotlight,
but I asked because he had all his stuff stolen. So
I have terrible. I told the story already, so I won't tell it again. But my Marvel Spotlight #5, I won't. Yeah.
You've got seller's remorse. You've got seller's remorse, Jedi.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. It happens.
It does.
Don't feel bad. We all get it.
Chad
dropping the big boy super chat.
Big money. Big time, Chad.
Well,
thank you very much.
You didn't see what he wanted to do on your beard. I think that's why he felt bad.
Oh, what?
You weren't paying attention to the chat earlier.
What did he want to do? What?
Over here.
Well, he did just give a big super chat, so we'll give him the time.
I just want to get. Is he drunk? What's he doing?
Yes, he said he had been drinking.
He said JJ's beard, so I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's Jedi.
I'm sure he probably meant me, but.
Yes, he has been.
Unless he's so drunk he thinks I'm JJ without a beard.
Well, it's going to take a lot more than a $25. I'm not saying I don't have my price, Chad, but it ain't $25.
I think Mrs. Jedi has a final say in that, maybe.
She might just take the $25.
Whether she likes it or not.
Do it all together. She might pay me a lot of money just to shave it. But we do appreciate the super chat, Chad.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So you're thinking about the Ghost Rider. I'm sorry, the Marvel Spotlight. The Marvel Spotlight.
I like them. I don't know if I would get them, but I thought I'd show them for you because I knew you liked them, and I like the look of them. So
I just love the art on the old bronze, I guess, Ghost Rider covers. I love the art.
Yeah. I got lucky with my Spotlight. I'm not gonna find that again. It was raw on the wall.
Yours is a 5 or 5.5.
Yeah, it's like a 4 or 5. I can't remember.
Is it great?
It was raw on the wall, over street pricing, $120 out the door.
Yeah.
This was still a couple years ago. To be fair, it was probably like 3 years ago now, but it still was pricey even at that time.
Times have not quite got that tough yet. Times are not that tough. I'm not saying it's out of the question, but we're not there yet.
Cosmic, I think it's the opposite. Man. I think Hawaii pricing, it's more. Like, I mean, it would cost more.
Yeah,
more mainland dollars.
He's about right. $25 here. Well, no, $25 there is like $5 here. Yeah, you got it backwards, but yeah.
Yeah, reverse it.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like things are gonna be more expensive to get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco still gets us mixed up. He calls, especially early on. He doesn't do it as much as he used to. He used to call me JJ all the time, and we're both on the show. And it's like
well, Marco just gets confused. He was talking about how Anne Frank was taking notes in her Trapper Keeper the other day.
That was so hilarious.
All right. Well, Styx, Sticks, I should have hit you up earlier, see if you wanted to pop on, but I don't know what kind of a contract you got with SNS over there. I don't know if you have a.
I'm freelance. I'm freelance.
Because one of the days I still got to get Lopez on here to finish our Battle of the Bands rock genre. But it'll be more fun now that we're live. When we did it before, we were recorded. It wasn't as fun. But now that Lopez he's SNS, I don't know if I'm allowed to, tamper with the product there.
Since I'm on here live, I will once again shoot a shot at Lopez. He keeps ducking me for the Tetris games.
We still gotta figure out this Tetris.
Scared. He's running away. He's got his tail between his legs. Come on, Lopez, let's go.
There's a reason he keeps ducking you. He keeps ducking you.
Well,
speaking of games, so we already promoted SNS, but before we go, I don't know how it's going to work. I'm not going to be on because I'm not going to be on Sunday. I'm taking Sunday off. But they're doing this Star Wars game on Sunday, Pete. Any idea?
I have no idea how they're going to get there. They were talking about this card game. I did get it too. I didn't open the box yet. They were talking about the decks, and I'm like, well, we could do it. I'm like, I don't know.
I take that back. They may not do it Sunday. They may do a recorded.
Yeah, they might do it.
They're going to do a beta test or something. But the new Star Wars card game that they've been talking about.
Trying to do those card games would probably be really hard live.
Yeah,
unless you've done it more than a couple times, I mean, right out of the box.
You can do it like on a Twitch or something. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm sure there's someone out there twitching it. Yeah, absolutely.
He's writing a novel. Okay, let's read it real quick. I'm a field tech for Verizon, a steward for the baddest network in the country. Bad isn't good, or bad isn't good?
Not bad meaning bad, meaning good.
Yeah, I hope it's bad meaning good because I am a Verizon customer and I like Verizon.
Fios in the house.
They may be more expensive. I don't know, but I have never had a problem with Verizon.
I have Verizon for my phone, but we do not have Fios up here.
In the Army for 11 years. Well, thank you for your service, Chad. And really mean that coming from one vet to another. My service pales in comparison to yours because I don't jump out of airplanes. I'm not going to do it.
It better be on fire, right?
Did you do it again?
Dude. Well, we may just keep this show going on forever.
All right, I'm taking the hoodie off. No.
Okay. Well, thanks again, Chad. Thank you, man. We're glad we're glad we have viewers like Chad and all the other viewers. That some of the best viewers, I think, that on any of the shows and I watch other shows. Believe it or not, unlike Marco, I do watch other shows, and we have some of the best viewers out there. Whether it's people like Chad, or who get drunk and send us money, or it's people like a nobody that draws, where he's just always doing this creative art. And I've had viewers ask to send me stuff. I've had viewers ask to send me stuff, so I always showcase it too when I get that stuff because I really appreciate it. Great viewers we got here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else? We've covered all the content, and we might want to sign off before Chad gets in trouble.
He wants to do another beard frolic. We there yet?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up as soon as I get to the right button to push. All right. I'm Jedi Johnson, 22. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I won't see you on Sunday. I'll see you next Friday. And then on the following Sunday, hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks to Sticks for jumping in these last couple of moments. And then thanks to Pete for going the long haul, filling in with Dom. Because without Pete, there might not even be a show this week.
It would have just been Jedi.
It would have just been me standing here or sitting here rambling on.
It would have been a short show then.
Yeah, it would have been a very short show.
You'd have been like
all right, that's all I got. You guys
Garth without Wayne.
Anything? Nothing.
I'll be on SNS on Saturday. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, he'll be on SNS. Well, yeah, I'll be hopping on Sunday as long as I can, since Jedi's not going to be there. I don't want to leave him too short-handed, but it's tough.
We said we weren't going to talk about it on here for reasons because we had the Star Wars show, but that Mando show was one that I might actually want to hop on just for a little bit. So maybe you might see me on Sunday because that was an interesting show we got on the Mando.
I just hope they get to Mando before I got to hop off. That's my only concern.
Yeah, Marco does that stuff on purpose. He'll be like, "Hey, we got to do this," and then he'll wait and do it purposely at the very end to try and.
Yeah, because he just wants to yell and pile on JJ for being a curmudgeon. But I will be fair. I didn't love the last episode either.
Really?
It
made Mando look like a goof.
Yeah. I remember your comments in the chat. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the Bad Batch this week, but maybe I'll hop on.
I still got to catch up on them.
But all right, that's all we got. Thanks everybody for clicking in and joining us. We will be back next week. Hopefully Dom will be here unless he has another niece with another recital, which who knows?
Encore.
All right. Hey, everybody be safe, take care of yourself, and we will see you.